Hey everybody, how's it going here? Let me adjust my camera a little bit. All right, well, I am here on a historic Lake Minnetonka, Lake Wayzata log cabin here. And it has been media blasted down to bare wood. And I have 2 crew leaders and 2 apprentices here. They're sanding, getting the rest of the fluff off, anything that the media blasters didn't do. And I am here to do a stain test, and this is a really cool thing because we wanted to use an ultra premium product, and my friend Dustin Zupancic, owner of Dreamscape painting, who does those big kind of awesome mansions up there in Vancouver, he recommended a Canadian product called Sansin, and this one is the DEC. This is for areas that get into a lot of close contact with water, so I'm here to actually do an application test. Now normally, anybody who knows me knows that I love hand finishing, and we will be hand finishing, excuse me, but we will be applying with a pump sprayer, and I am here, I have some Sansin loaded up, and I'm going to spray some on and back brush it and just kind of show you guys my process of doing my final check of color, finish, application process before I set my apprentices and craftspeople loose on this historic log cabin here. So yeah, we have Sansin, which is some natural oils. It's a hybrid formula, so it's a water oil mix. I have it loaded up in my pump sprayer here. Consistency is really good, and for anybody who's ever used hybrid stains or any of the new hybrid sort of exterior finishes, this won't be a surprise for you. It smells and acts and looks the same. Workability is amazing. It goes on like grease lightning, and it's actually thin enough where it can move through one of these sprayers, but it's not so thin that you feel like you're not doing anything. And then I have, we have a 4-inch natural synthetic blend brush. Now I've found that the best applicators for these new hybrid finishes are not the old ox hair or the hog hair natural bristle brushes. They tend to swell because they're made for oils, and some of the nylons just don't hold enough material. So I actually found a couple of these through Ace Hardware. They're semi-inexpensive brushes. They're not the cheapest ones they have, but they're also not Purdy's or Worcesters, and they do a phenomenal job. They're relatively inexpensive. I think you can get them for $7 or $8. They hold hybrid stain perfectly, almost no drips at all. So I'll show you guys here what my process is going to be for this log cabin. Let me adjust you a little bit here. So we'll get a little on and back brush. Gotta make sure you soak that end grain. So it's beautiful. It goes on absolutely beautiful, and my concern and the reason I'm using one of these is because hybrids tend to be a little thinner than oils. They tend to penetrate a little more and leave less film on the surface. And when I'm on a log cabin now that has bare wood and very, very porous bare wood, I want to make sure that we apply a saturated coating for the first coat. We'll probably end up just hand finishing the second coat, but what I want to do is completely saturate that wood so you don't get any weird shines, weird color, things like that. So it's soaking in perfectly. We're getting a nice even coverage here. The only thing we're gonna have to do differently than when we normally hand finish is probably in about 10 or 15 minutes, stop back around as we're working through these sides and we're going to have to look for drips and runs and sags and things like that. Now there is a whole bunch of chinking and caulking and stuff in here. That stuff really, some of the stain will accept to it, but it's really going to be repellent to it. So that's probably the places where you're going to see a lot of the sagging and the dripping. So, all right. There goes the test for Sansin. So far so good, and I will keep you guys updated. I will most likely be out here maybe Friday to do an Ask a Painter, depending on where we're going to be at. Possibly even Thursday. I'm having some people come down to look at my apprenticeship program. So yeah, we'll see you guys there. Thank you, Dustin Zupancic, the dreamy Dustin Zupancic from Vancouver, for recommending this product. This is truly phenomenal. I can't wait to get more of this stuff on here working around. So thanks everybody for watching. We'll talk to you guys later.